सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि धर्मः प्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मश्चराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। In the last class, I completed the 14th chapter of Uddhava Gita. Now I am going to enter into the 15th chapter. Begins with the Uddhava Uvacha. I will read the shloka. Vidhischa pratishedhascha nigamo hishwarasya te avikshate-aravindaksha gunam dosham cha karmanam. This chapter begins with Uddhava's question, because Lord Krishna, in his previous statement, the last verse, he said one has to go beyond or transcend guna dosha drishti, seeing always the merits and demerits, guna and dosha, good and bad. That is bad, he said. What is dosha? What is bad? Seeing always good and bad, thinking about that is bad, he said. Generally it confuses anyone. So Uddhava also has got confusion. Why Lord Krishna made this statement? We have to understand properly before going to see the word-to-word meaning, what Uddhava is asking, what Krishna meant there. He said, guna dosha drishi doshaha. That is guna doshayoho lakshanam vakshyami. He said guna dosha lakshanam, what is that? And what he said, seeing that guna, transcending guna and dosha is guna. That means is good. Transcending guna and dosha is good. This is guna lakshanam. Then what is dosha lakshanam? He said, remaining in guna and dosha, always remaining or thinking, pondering over guna and dosha is bad. That is dosha. Remaining in guna dosha is a dosha. Transcending guna dosha is a guna. Guna means good, dosha means bad. This good, bad, like that Lord Krishna gave the definition. But this definition, why Lord Krishna gave, he gave from philosophical angle. From Atma standpoint, Paramarthika Drishtya, Atma is free from guna and dosha. There are no any merits and demerits in Atma. That is the intention of Lord Krishna. Good and bad, both are only from the relative standpoint, Vyavaharika Drishti. This is the first reason. Why Lord Krishna said like that? The first reason is, absolute standpoint, Atma Drishtya, really speaking in Atma there is no guna and dosha. Not only that, next point is, as long as you see the guna, even in relative standpoint, that seeing that type of mindset always keeps you in insecurity. Tvitiyadvai bhayam bhavati. You will be in duality as long as you are remaining in guna dosha drishti. Naturally you are in duality, dvaitam. Dvaitadhi bhayam bhavati. Dvaitam is there, fear is natural. So your fear will continue. That is why Lord Krishna said, transcend the guna and dosha. Otherwise you can never be happy, you can never be peaceful. It's very nice telling from the philosophical angle, it is good. But Uddhava's question is, Uddhava is not able to grasp that philosophical highest aspect. He is not able to assimilate or accept or swallow. Therefore, even Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna said, Nirdvando Nitya Sattvasthaha. Then Vyavaharika, Atma, you have to transcend. Vyavaharika, Satyam, you have to transcend. Lord Krishna said there also. There also, Arjuna got confusion regarding sannyasa, regarding so many other topics. Many times he asked Krishna also, Vyamisreneva Vakyena, Vyamisrena Iva. As though you are confusing me, Lord Krishna, Arjuna asked. That is why the speaker's intention, the speaker, the Krishna, Lord, when he is speaking, what is his intention? We cannot that much easily grasp. It takes time. So for Uddhava also, it takes a lot of time. Again, next chapter has to start. Otherwise, Uddhava Gita would have completed. So the definition, hey Krishna, you have given like this. Uddhava is not able to accept that. Therefore, he says in this shloka, how can I drop this guna and dosha? Because he gives the reasons. What are all reasons he gives? We'll see it here. Vidhischa pratishedhascha. Vidhi and nishedha. Omissions and commissions. Injunctions. You yourself said in Veda, Nigamaha, Ishwarasya te. Your own Shastra, you only gave this Shastra. What? Veda Purva Bhaga. Veda Anta Bhaga, you are talking guna, dosha. you go beyond Jnana Kanda, that is fine. But what about Veda Purvabhaga? That also you only gave. I cannot say that you gave only Vedanta Shastram, Jnana Kanda alone, not Purva Mimamsa or Purvabhaga of Veda, Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda. Have you not given that? Whole Veda is given by you only. That is why he is questioning Lord Krishna. Tava Ishwarasya Nigamaha. This Veda, Nigama means Vedanta Shastra, Purvabhaga. We can take here Purvabhaga and Uttarabhaga, both. Especially in Purvabhaga, Nigamaha, what you give there? Vidhi and Pratishedha, injunctions. And Vidhi Nishedha you gave there to do this and not do this. Satyam vada, dharmam chara, himsam na kuryat. What is Vidhi? Satyam vada. Dharmam chara is a Vidhi, injunction, do's. And himsam na kuryat, suram na pibet. So many other don'ts also you have given in the name of Pratishedha. Pratishedha is called Nishedha. You have negated certain actions and I have prescribed certain actions. These are all given by you. Okay. Then what? There in that you have shown the guna and dosha. If you follow the vidhi, that is guna, that gives punyam. Kayika karma, kayika punya karma gives punya phalam. Vachika punya karma gives punya phalam. Manasika punya karma gives manasika phalam, karma phalam. Similarly, kayika papa karma, at physical level you do papa karma, one person get papam. That is dosha. Getting papa is dosha. And vachika karma, papa karma also one get papam. Manasika papa karma also one will get papam. So guna and dosha, following vidhi is guna. Doing dosha, nishiddha karma is a dosha that gives papam. And guna, righteous vidhi, prescribed actions once you do, you get guna, that is punyam. You only said there, avekshate. He Aravindaksha is addressing Lord Krishna as Aravindaksha. You don't find this in Bhagavad Gita. Aravindaksha is a special addressing name to Krishna by Uddhava. Aravindaksha means the one who has got lotus petal-eyed one. Aravinda means lotus. Lotus petal means not leaf. Lotus petal, like eyes, the one who has got Lord Krishna, Aravindaksha. Gunam, dosham cha karmanam. Karmana means that prescribed actions. Vihita karma and nishiddha karma. Karmanam, Vaidika karma. Smartha karma, any karma for that matter. Yajna, yaga, all prescribed actions. Karmanam, gunam, dosham cha, avekshate. Accepted by you there, given by you, prescribed by you, taken into account. Taken into account. Avekshate means they are all taken into account. Hey Krishna, accepted by you in your own shastra, given by you. That is the idea. So therefore, avekshate he Aravindaksha gunam dosham cha karmanam. So that karmas have got merits and demerits, gunas and doshas. Then how can you say one has to go beyond guna dosha? And next other reason also he is giving. But this is the first reason. What he said, you have only given the Vedas. In that Veda Purva Bhaga especially, you have given Vidhi Nishedha. And Vidhi Nishedha, when you have given, there is Guna Dosha. Vihita Karma, prescribed actions, comes under Guna, good karmas, good phalam. And Dosha is what? Doing bad karmas, Nishiddha karmas give Papa phalam. This is accepted by everyone. Now, what for you have given? To my knowledge, Uddhava says, to my knowledge, the purpose of giving this Vidhi Nishedha, for this purpose. Second verse he continues the reason also. Varnashrama vikalpancha pratilomanulomajam Dravya vayah kalan swargam narakamevacha. In Purva Bhaga of Veda, Jaimini Maharshi wrote 2000 sutras. Brahma Sutra only 555 sutras. Whereas in Purva Mimamsa Sutras, written by Jaimini Maharshi, 2000 sutras, 12 chapters. Brahma Sutra is only 4 chapters. That Purva Mimamsa Sutras, 12 chapters, where 4 chapters, where 12 chapters. So what he talks there, Purva Bhaga of Veda, Jaimini Maharshi wrote, first sutra is Athato Dharma Jignasa. In Brahma Sutra, Athato Brahma Jignasa. But in Purva Bhaga of Veda, Athato Dharma Jignasa. And 2 ways you can read that sutra. Athato, you can put an avagraha there, S mark. Athato adharma jignasa. May you know what is adharma also, to avoid. The first sutra of Jaimini in Purva Bhaga of Veda, where Vidhi Nishedhas are there, the first sutra tells dharma and adharma. Both are included there. May you know, may you have desire to know what is dharma. Dharma is guna, merit, by following which you get lot of punya phalam. By following which you get lot of punya phalam. Then what? If you put avagraha, athato adharma jignasa, may you have desire to know the adharma also, to avoid. What is adharma? What is unrighteousness? If you know that and its consequences, you will not do that. You can avoid that. For the avoidance of adharma jnanam, for the performance of dharma jnanam. Same one sutra, you can split like this. For the performance of right actions, may you know that dharma, what is dharma. For the avoidance of adharma, may you know what is adharma. So there itself, dharma means guna, adharma means dosha. How can you say, go beyond that? It is required. Further he clarifies, what is that now? Varnashrama vikalpancha. You only said even in Bhagavad Gita also. Here itself we saw in Uddhava Gita. Varnashrama, Brahmana Varna, Kshatriya Varna, Vaishya Varna, Shudra Varna. All these Varnas, divisions done by Lord Krishna, Bhagavan, Paramatma. For what purpose? For the performance of their duties. That Varna has got that duties. What Kshatriya has to do, and what Brahmana has to do, what Vaishya has to do. Certain Vaidika karmas. Even Vaishya Sudras are also having. So each varna is divided based on what? Guna. So just like that, he did not do any division of varna dharma. Varna dharma, that is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, divided based on Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas predominance. So we know that. In Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. Maya Srishtam, Bhagavan said. Having said that, why he has given Brahmanas must do these karmas, Brahmanas must avoid these karmas, Kshatriyas must do these karmas, Kshatriyas must avoid these karmas. Each varna, they are all prescribed. For what purpose? To acquire punya by doing righteous actions, that is guna. By avoiding unrighteous actions, doshas, they can avoid papam. So guna, dosha are evident there. You only give in varnashrama dharma vikalpam, that division, varnashrama division. What is that division? Pratiloma anulomajam. Here pratiloma means a Brahmana stri, a woman born in a Brahman family, marries a Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra, that is called Pratiloma. So that children born to that couple, they are, what duties they have to do? Shastra says again, a Brahmana stri marries a Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra or any one of the other castes, varnas, that children, they prescribe different karmas for them. Brahmana stri, Brahmana purusha marries one type of karmas. And Kshatriya stri, Kshatriya purusha marries, they have their own karmas. When these intercaste marriages are coming nowadays, because no Vedic karma is relevant nowadays. No karma is relevant. Only we have 1-2 karmas, either seeing serials or TV, cricket match. Other than these two, what people are having? 2 karmas people are having. Because no other Vedic karmas are remaining. People have no idea of those karmas. But Lord Krishna, keeping those actions in the mind, that Pratiloma is that Brahmana stri marrying like this. That is called Pratiloma. Then Anuloma means, suppose Brahmana Purusha marries Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra woman. Brahmana Purusha. And their children who are born to that couple, they are neither Brahmanas nor Kshatriyas, intercaste marriage. So they have their different karmas. These divisions, Pratiloma, Anuloma, Jam and born out of those couples, children, next generations, they are given different karmas. Here we can take that Nigama, especially Dharma Shastram, Punya Papa Shastram, or we can take Vidhi Nishedha Shastram, good bad Shastram. Okay, that Shastram which talks about good and bad, good actions, bad actions. That is. So these are all given in the Shastra. Pratiloma Anulomajam. Intercaste marriages are not allowed those days, because to maintain that Vaidika karmas, so that they will get phalam through their actions, that is relevant. Okay. Further he clarifies, Dravya, Desha, Vayaha, Kalan. So Punyam and Papam, Guna and Dosha. When you have to do Dhanam, Dravyam means here offerings. In Yajna Yaga or anywhere when you want to offer even Dhanam, Dravyam, which place you have to give, where you should not give. All these are given in Shastra. Dravya means offerings. Desha means which place, significant place. Dana phalam comes and dakshina phalam comes where you give. That also prescribed in Shastra. Vayaha, at what age you have to do this yajna yaga or any other karmas, Vaidika karmas or smartha karmas. In Vaidika karmas, they say Krishna Keshaha. Krishna Keshaha Agnim Adhadhita is the rule. That means the one who has got black hair only must do that fire ritual. Black hair. That means he should not be too old to do Agnihotram. Before he is becoming old, white hair, before it is coming, he has to finish all his Vaidika karmas as a householder. He has to do. That is why he says Vayaha. I will put black dye and I will do Agnihotra. No, original black hair is required. Vayaha. Then Kalan, even time also. Time also, what time you have to give? Morning or evening or in the night. Pratha Sandhyam, when to do? I do any time. Whatever, whenever time permits me, whenever I get up, I will do. Whenever I get up, I will take bath and do Sandhya Vandana. Pratha Sandhya, it cannot become Pratha Sandhya. Prataha means morning. Sayam Sandhya means when you will do. Any time you cannot say Sayam, that means evening. Madhyandina Sandhya, Madhyanam, again you have to do. Therefore that name is given, Kalaha. After puja in temples also, what do they do? Mantra lope, tantra lope, kriya lope, kala lope, niyama lope, shraddha lope. So please forgive me, oh God, whatever I have done puja. If these mistakes are there, forgive me. Ade prayashchitam. Again, last. Karacharana kratam va, kayajam, karmajam va, shravananayanajam va, manasam va, paradham, vihitam ahitam va, sarvameta kshamasva. Forgive me. Doing all akramam and asking, putting one petition in front of God, forgive me. And Bhagavan that much easily cannot forgive. Okay, karma phalam will come definitely. Therefore, swargam narakam evacha. If you do right actions, vihita karmas, what are prescribed by Shastra, you will go to Swarga. If you do wrong actions, you will go to Naraka. All these are said in Shastra, given by you, hey Krishna, hey Paramatma. You only give all these. These are all punya karmas. Punyena punyan lokaha, papena papan lokaha, adho lokaha. These are all given by Shastra. Let us come now, one conclusion. Can I drop this Veda, Nigama, what you have given? Because you said Guna Dosha, go beyond, transcend. Can I drop this? I cannot drop. That I will tell you later. Okay. Why to tell later? Now itself I will tell you. What Uddhava's intention? I have two options. What are those two options? Since Veda Purva Bhaga, that is Dharma Shastra, given by you, if I follow, Guna Dosha bound to be there. Vidhi Nishedha, prescribed actions involve Guna, prohibited actions involve Dosha. So you cannot avoid that. So either I have to accept Veda, I have to go along with Guna Dosha, and I have to give importance to them. Or, as you said in the previous verse, hey Krishna, I have to go transcend Guna Dosha, means I have to ignore Veda. What you have given? Only two options I have in front of me. I have to drop, ignore, forget about Nigama, Dharma Shastra, given by you, prescribed by you. Because you have given that, suppose if even I want to give up also, there is one disadvantage. Nigama, Dharma Shastra, if I want to give up, Since you have asked me to go beyond guna and dosha, if I give up Vedic lifestyle, Vedic karma, Vedic dharma, if I give up, there is a big disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? I will tell you. Uddhava is teaching to Krishna. Now you see, in third verse he says, what he says, गुणदोषभिधा दृष्टि अन्तरेण वचस्तव निःश्रेयसं कथं नृणां निषेधविधिलक्षणम्. Very important verse. Very thoughtfully Uddhava is asking. Following scriptures means following vidhi nishedha. Following scriptures means what? Every Vaidika, we are all called Sanatanis. Originally, the Hindu name has come very much later. We are all called Vaidikas. Vaidikas means the one who revere Vedas. They are called Vaidikas. We respect Vedas, therefore we follow Vedic lifestyle. Therefore we are called Vaidikas. Or we are all accepting the ancient Vedic literature, Sanatanam, beginningless time it is there, therefore we are called Sanatanis. We are following Sanatana Dharma, therefore we are all called Sanatanis. Then came the Hindu word. Who is a Hindu now? A Hindu is one who is a Vaidika, who respect Vedas and who follow the prescriptions of Vedas. He cannot deny the Vedic injunctions. Hindu means, Sanatani means, Vaidika means the one who accepts Dharma Shastra, Vidhi Nishedha, do's and don'ts. One who accepts that person is called Hindu. Who respect all Puranas, Itihasas, our gods and goddesses. They are all called Hindus. They are all called Vaidikas. They are all called Sanatanis. When that is the idea you have given to us and we are following, if we give up guna dosha bhida drishtim antarena, hey Krishna, without antarena tava vachaha, that means you are teaching what are all you have given in Shastra. Tava vachaha antarena gunadosha drishtim antarena. Gunadosha drishti, bheda drishti. Guna is guna, dosha is dosha. How can I say guna is, don't see guna and dosha? Seeing guna dosha is bad. How can you say so? Antarena, that drishti, without that drishti, bheda drishti. Seeing guna as guna, seeing dosha as dosha, without that drishti which is already given by you in Veda Purva Bhaga. Nishreyasam katham nrunam. For human beings, how moksha is possible? How moksha is possible? If guna and dosha are not there, anyone, kavo, pivo, maja karo, anything, whatever you like, you eat. Whatever you want, you do. There is no punya and papa. There is no guna and dosha. That means artha, kama, pradhana, materialistic life. Then I have to delete dharma and moksha. Once the guna and dosha are not there, artha, kama, pradhana will become prevalent, dominant, just as the present world is going in that way only. Artha kama pradhanam. Earn as much as possible. Enjoy as much as you can. That is the lifestyle of people. Dharma and moksha, becoming irrelevant. Nrinam, for human beings, if, as you said, gunam and dosha, drishti, without that you have to be, you only give tava vachaha, antarena, without your words. That means that shastra, nigama, dharma shastra, whatever you have given, guna dosha, without of those words given by you, antarena, then for human beings, nishreyasam moksha, how is it possible? Moksha means dharma and moksha. Without dharmic life, there is no question of moksha. Without moksha, life is incomplete. Therefore, nishreyasam means dharma moksha. Nishedha vidhilakshanam nishreyasam. So, nishedha vidhi. Nishedha means prohibited actions. Vidhi means prescribed actions. Prescribed actions are called guna. Prohibited actions are called dosha. So, nishedha vidhi means guna dosha lakshanam. Without that, where is the question of moksha prapti? For moksha prapti's sake only you have given all these things. Now, if you go by this rule, as you said in 45th verse of previous chapter, if I go by that, what will happen for moksha? That purushartha, fourth purushartha, which you have prescribed all these for that purushartha only all the way. So Uddhava remembers, you see that. That is why dharma and moksha, between those two only artha kama are kept. So your artha kama also in keeping with the dharma, so that that fourth purushartha can be accomplished. Why to accomplish fourth purushartha? Why I have to take up dharma? Only why can't I stay in dharma, artha kama? Why can't I stay only in earning? Earning, promotion, and 4 figures, 5 figure salaries, you are going higher, and buy, you become higher and higher, and you become a more buyer and buyer. We are buying new car, new house, new plot, new you buy. And so many things you buy and show to others and you feel happy. But that person cannot have peace. Only arthakama pradhana person. There is insecurity, unhappiness, fear of death, fear of old age, fear of disease. Can he transcend them? Can he be free from them? That is why people need dharma and moksha. That artha kama also you can enjoy, that money you can enjoy peacefully when you have dharma and moksha goals also. Without those two goals, artha kama pradhana people, prakrita purushas, they are unrefined mind people. You see their tension, anxiety, worry, guilt, hurt, so many, they are filled with, their minds are filled with that. Bhagavani, please protect me. Who will protect me? Who can give solace to me? Who can remove all my problems? Who will remove? The moment you have given up dharma and moksha and running for dharma, artha and kama, two goals only, then Bhagavan protect means Bhagavan can say, what? I have given dharma and moksha, you have forgotten, but you have taken only to artha kama, and now you are suffering mentally. I am not responsible. This is called unintelligent way of living. People, maximum people realize after living unintelligently for a few decades, 4 decades, 5 decades, 6 decades, 7 decades, people live unintelligently. But at the last decade, 80, 90 comes, they start thinking intelligently. By that time, hmm, the train missed. Missed means what? And peace, happiness, security, you cannot get it. That is the beautiful design of Sanatana Dharma. Because of Western education, Western lifestyle, Western, we have lost our PHS. Therefore, wherever you see stress, tension, ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு இந்த ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் டென்ஷன் யூஸ் பண்ணினான். If you don't use words long time, they won't come also easily. Previously, because Vichara Sagara, Gita Bhashyam, all these and all stress, tension words won't come. In a heavy subject, like stress and tension words, touch has actually. So therefore, I am also feeling new today. Stress, tension, anxiety, all these are all people cannot escape. That is why Uddhava is very particular. He is asking. But he is asking, Nisreyasam katham, how one can get moksha? How is it possible? In the 4th verse, we will enter now. Pitrudeva manushyanam vedaschakshutaveshvara shreyastvanupalabdherthe sadhya sadhanayorapi. Very, very enlightening verses, I can say. These are all very Uddhava's intelligent presentation. A Shishya that keenly following keeping in touch with the Vedas, Vedic teaching. So casual listening is different, deep, intense, sincere listening is different. So, casual listening means there is no connection for previous listening and what present listening, there is no connection. It cannot come, connection won't come because of casual listening. But if there is Uddhava like a student, suppose, they are listening sincerely, remembering the statements of Bhagavan. Otherwise, how can Uddhava ask all these things? Nisreyasam katham is asking for people, not for his sake. Nrinam he is asking for all beings, human beings, especially human beings. Nrinam, for human beings. What a thoughtful and foresighted question it is. If you say Gunadosha, you transcend, go beyond that, seeing Gunadosha is dosha, you are telling. Intelligently is asking, and we have to appreciate Uddhava. For that also you require some stuff here, to appreciate, admire the Uddhava's questions pertaining to Lord Krishna's previous teaching, and he goes before, where Veda, you are the giver of Vedas, you are the giver of Dharma Shastra, you have given for this purpose, you have given Varnashrama Dharma, Varnashrama Dharma is for this purpose. How much he is asking? Questioning Lord Krishna. Bombarding, and like non-stop he is go on and on. So that even in not only Krishna's teaching we have to put our mind, that Uddhava's question also, it is very, very thoughtful. We have to think, contemplate on that questions. It's just like that he is not asking. That is the way of listening to Shastra. Uddhava was listening like that, and that's why he is asking. He is enlightening us now. Uddhava is enlightening. Lord Krishna is enlightening, but Uddhava is also enlightening us through his questions. Am I correct or not? I hope I am correct. Uddhava is enlightening us through his questions, asking to Lord Krishna from the first verse onwards. These all 5 verses, Uddhava's questions. It's not just like casual questions, but There's a lot of subject involved in Uddhava's questions. And he's putting like a cross-exam, this is. He's putting a cross-exam to Lord Krishna. And it's an ordinary, like a court, they ask questions, cross-exam. Very difficult for a person to answer. Of course, Lord Krishna can give answer because he knows, he is Jagat Guru. Such a Uddhava is standing in front means just Lord Krishna's teaching pours out. A student who talks about the subject and connected to Vedas, teaching, Dharma Shastra, the teacher pours out the entire teaching. That is the capacity of a student to bring out the teaching of the teacher. Otherwise, the teacher will forget. That's why students, when they talk, they should talk about the subject, the points. That much to ask the points to subject and all, we must think so much. We must have a lot of thinking regarding subject. Otherwise, we cannot say. We say only what is very nice, so nice, so nice. That more than that, we can not say anything. Normal, casual listening people, what they can say? So nice, very nice, excellent, wonderful. No words. That's all over. That's why how to ask questions, learn from Uddhava. Learn from Uddhava, Arjuna, Uddhava. All this, I am not able to resist myself. I am not pointing out any students why you are not asking questions and all. To ask questions and all pertaining to the topics, subject, we require lot of what? Dwelling in the subject, in the Shastra. That is why day and night, every minute my mind has to think only Shastra. Veda Purva, Veda Anta Bhaga, Veda Purva Bhaga, and what are religion, God, what is, these are all prescribed. The more you think, the more you get, sizzling. For that you require a lot of focusing mind. I admire Uddhava's excellent presentation. Now what he says, you look into this fourth verse. He Tava Ishvara, He Ishvara, Tava Ishvara. So, Vedaha Chakshuhu Tava Ishvara. What a nice word. Veda, your third eye. You have two eyes, fleshy eyes. In the third eye, like Agnya Chakram. Agnya Chakram is what? It is where you put Buttu, Tilakam. There is Agnya Chakram. Asamantat Gnayate iti Agnya Chakram. It is your order, your Agnya. Vidhi is nothing but Agnya. Injunction means what? Chodana, Lakshana, Arthaha, Dharmaha. Jaimini says. Chodana, Lakshana, Arthaha means you are ordered. Your Agnya. Even in Bhagavad Gita also, Bhagavan said. So there is order, Ishvara's order. Agnya, commandment. Chakshuhu, Veda is your third eye. Third eye. Powerful, very, very powerful third eye. Fleshy eyes are not much powerful, but Sudarshana Chakra means what? Sudarshana means what? Bhagavan Kaila, Sudarshana Chakram irukka, Sudarshana Chakram irukka nenapam. Sudarshana means what? Think over. Right vision. Darshana means vision. Su means what? Right. Right vision. Sudarshanam. So Sudarshana means Agnya Chakram here. Jnana Chakshu. This is called Jnana Chakshu, Veda Chakshu. Bhagavan's third eye is Veda. What a word, powerful word he is using. Tava Vedaha Tava Chakshuhu He Ishvara. Ishvara Chakshu. Ishvarasya Chakshu. That Chakshu, Veda Chakshu, What Chakshu does, Veda Chakshu does what? It is a life manual for people to lead a happy life with Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Veda is designed the human life, Vedic lifestyle. That lifestyle, once you follow, Pitru, Deva, Manushyanam, Shreyaha, tu Anupalabdhe Arthe. For people, they do not know what is Swarga, what is Naraka, what is Papam, what is Punyam. They are all invisible. There are many things which are invisible: Punya, Papa, Swarga, Naraka, even God. God is not visible. His form is not visible everywhere, for everyone. So they are not easily available for pratyaksham. Punya is not available. That is called adrishtam. Adrishtam means what? Nadrishtam. Naraka adrishta vishayaha. Swargam adrishta vishayaha. Adrishta means not luck. Here adrishta means not luck. Then what? Adrishta means Swarga is adrishtam, Naraka is adrishtam, Punya is adrishtam, and Papa is adrishtam. God is adrishtam. Adrishtam means not visible, not perceptible, not available for our comprehension. Not available for our comprehension. By which guna and dosha, vidhi nishedha, by following which one can lead a dharmic life and get moksha. For artha, kama and all, Veda is not required. Okay, earn money, Veda need not come and say. Correct? Earn money, get good job, get promotion, and Veda never say that. Veda need not, because people are running for that only. And Veda need not come and say, enjoy, entertain yourself, go to movie, see the serial, see the cricket match, go to shopping and all. Veda need not come and say. People are all running for that only. But Veda has to come and say, what? Dharmanchara, moksha. What Upanishad says, Shrotavyo, Mantavyo, Nididhyasitavyaha. So, Srotavyam, Shastra, you must listen. Do Mananam, do Nididhyasanam, Shastra says. And Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, that you are, Mahavakyas. All these Shastra says. For what purpose? People normally, they don't come for dharma and moksha. Therefore, commandment is required. Through that, person can get sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, jnana yogyata. Second line he says, shreyaha tu anupalabdhe arthe. So, that powerful eye, Veda, what it is talking, powerful, effective eye, Veda Chakshu of yours, O God, O Lord, Shreyaha tu Anupalabdhe Arthe, that moksha through which we get moksha, that punyam, knowing papam, we avoid papa karma, knowing punyam, what is punya karma, we get punyam by doing that karma. And what is Swarga, what are the phalams, and Naraka phalam, bad karma phalam, if we know, we can make our life better. All these meant for what? They are all not available for us. Sadhya, sadhanayoho api. This sadhyam, what is the goal? Moksha sadhyam. Shreyaha, that is moksha. And that Shreyaha, his general meaning we can take also. That is Shubha mark, Shubha pantha. That is which takes us to a right way of life. Sanmarga, Shreyaha tu. That marga is not available for people easily unless Veda talks about that Swarga, Naraka, Punya, Papa and Ishvara. How can we know? Like a stone age people, they live feeling hungry, go and eat, hunt some animals, they eat and sleep. And like animals, they live. But human beings are not. Human beings have got some sixth sense. So Vedas are meant for human beings only. These are all not available. What are all sadhyam and sadhanam? What are the sadhanas to be practiced? What are all qualifications to be acquired? And what is goal of life? Sadhyam. All these are in. Go to Swarga also. Jyotishtomaina Swarga Kamo Yajeta. Putrarthi Putra Kameshti Yaga. How do you know? Without Veda. Avahanti Homa. If you want money, you get to Avahanti Homa. Ayush Homa for Ayush. Like that, all karmas prescribed for human being. Sadhana, sadhya, means and ends. Sadhana means instrument, means to perform, to reach the goal. Sadhya means a goal, to reach that. It is that Chakshu, Veda Chakshu is like a supra normal thing. And supra means super, higher than what ordinary Chakshu. Veda is the Chakshu. Very difficult to accept for normal people, that is. Therefore, he says, sadhana sadhya sadhanayoho api. Api means included. Included api means what? Even for means and ends to know. Means and ends. People who ignore Veda or who never care for Veda, suppose. What is sadhanam, what is sadhyam, they never bother. What is means and what is end. That is why nowadays we are not able to talk all these things with youngsters. And even elders, parents are also not able to teach to their children. I consider mother is the best teacher, father is the best teacher. Next only the guru, other teacher. So parents do not know all these our sadhana, sadhyam, dharma, artha, kama clearly. Life, what you can call goal. What is my life goal? What I have to do? What am I doing? To lead a Vedic lifestyle, I need some knowledge. How can I get knowledge? When I approach a guru, when I study from a guru, I can get knowledge, I can lead a Vedic lifestyle. By leading Vedic lifestyle, I get some benefit so that I can have a firm decision to make my kith and kin also in that lifestyle only. Therefore, lack of that conveying capacity to the parents, to their children, there is a clash in the families now between younger generation and elders, either parents or grandparents. There is a little clash. Clash in the sense that some people have direct clash, arguments. Some places they just ignore. The child goes as child lives, wants to live. And parents also, okay, chalta hai. They don't listen. Why to talk unnecessarily? Like that, either conflict or silently ignoring. This is what happening. That is why lot of trauma in the life they are facing at a certain situations, because there is no alambanam. That alambanam who can give? Parents only can give. When parents can give, when parents have this scriptural knowledge. So Uddhava Gita, Bhagavatam, you see such a depth is there in this. It's not just Katha. Katha Kalakshepam, Bhagavata Katha Kalakshepam. What Katha is this Katha? What a depth is there in the Uddhava's question, and is asking to Lord Krishna. And what Lord Krishna is going to give answer beautifully, it is going to come the highest teaching. Anyhow, I am just sharing my views to you. Sadhya sadhanayoho api, even not a Pitru, Deva, Manushyana, even for Pitrus, mains also, only Veda is the Pramana. For Devatas also, Veda is the Pramana. For Manushyas also, Veda is the Chakshu. So that which is Bhagavan's Veda Chakshu is the only marga to know the sadhana and the sadhya. Otherwise, we do not know all these punya, papa, naraka, swarga, Bhagavan. Not possible without that. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.